Hey guys, what's up? It's Paul from Paul's Karts, and today we're going to do another box opening. Today is Saturday, May 18th, and we're going to be opening up this GX270 build that we got in a few weeks ago, and a couple of packages. So I'll go ahead and put this box on the ground. As you can see, there's some damage to the box. This is how it came from being shipped, so when we open it up, we'll also inspect for any damages. Actually, let me move these packages out of the way, and we'll just open it up here, so that way everything is on camera from the start. Okay. Let's see if I can move this over a little bit. Alright, so we got some bubble wrap and some hula skirts, it looks like. Okay. We got a side cover. Looks like these oil things are been taken off. Side cover looks like it's in okay shape. And then we got the block. GX270. I don't see any cracks in the block, which is a good sign. It almost looks like this was a manually finished surface. It looks like it's been sanded. I'm gonna have to check to make sure this is still true. If we get any really high compression out of this engine, if this isn't completely flat, we're gonna have a problem with keeping this thing sealed up. But the block doesn't appear to have any visual damage. A couple other parts just take out, so I can move this box out of the way. And we'll go through all the smaller stuff. Looks like a part of a ignition coil, so it's gonna need an ignition coil unless this can slip back on somehow. Didn't know these came off. I don't know if that's still gonna be okay or what. Call the customer to see if that's how it was and see if it was still functioning. And then we got the head. That looks like all that's in the box. There's a piece of the oil fill. Okay. Again, signs of manual sanding. We can definitely do a lot better than this. We'll check into this and see what we can do. Again, the coil. This bag has head dowels, the lifters and push rods. Probably gonna have to be upgraded to chromoly. The head dowels and lifters should be fine. 4 head bolts. Probably upgrade to studs. Bag of stock rockers. No shafts, but the rockers and the rocker nuts and the lock nuts and the spring, 1 spring or 2 spring retainers and a spring seat shim. This bag has something wrapped. This looks like the piston and rod. So cast piston, billet rod. Piston looks fairly new, not too scuffed. Maybe very, very lightly. The rings show a weird wear pattern on them. We'll have to look into that. A little bit of damage on the side of the piston here, but it's not in anywhere that should affect anything. Doesn't appear to be raised. You could just scuff that with some sandpaper if it was. There's a little bit on the side of this piston here. Might have to sand that if he's going to use this. Piston and rod there. And then this is the crank. Side cover bolts. Mismatched with side cover bolts. We'll get this build up to par. This is just the parts that he was working with. We'll go through this and we'll just order some new stuff that's needed. We're going to be bringing this to a competition level, so. Then we have a crankshaft. I don't know if this is stock or a stroker. Bearings seem to feel fine. Looks like he went through and cleaned everything pretty well. So that's the GX270 build parts that I've got so far. Let's take a look at the top end of this head. I can manually unscrew this, so we'll check it out. Okay, the rest of the rockers are in here. And the guide plate. Appears to be fine. No cracks or anything like that. It's funny, this is the same engine that's on my snowblower, GX270, so I actually built my snowblower. It's hilarious. Snowblower's a monster. So we got these a couple of packages here, not really associated with this build, but we'll open them up and see what we got. So the first, okay, this is a oil drain plug to a CR125 Honda engine, my dirt bike. I was out mud bogging and lost my oil drain plug, so was able to pick one of those up on eBay for a couple bucks, 10 bucks, so that's what that is. This here is some felt bobs, very small ones, for getting in polishing small areas. You know, I always buy random stuff like this to try it out, see if it's any good, see if I end up using them all, I'll buy some more. But a lot of these things that I buy, I end up just never really kind of using them. But you know, you never know what you're really gonna like, so you got to try new things. And then lastly, some JB Weld. So that's the stuff that we got in. GX270 build and some random other stuff. Just wanted to document the build, have video evidence of the box opening for the customer, and I'll take you guys for an adventure on this build. So this is Paul from Paul's Karts, and until next time, have a nice day.